Nicola Sturgeon has warned the lives of trans people could become almost unlivable in the wake of a Supreme Court ruling on women's rights. The former First Minister said she would be very concerned if interim guidance from a UK watchdog on the judgement was pushed through. Supreme Court judges went against the SNP Government last month after ruling that a woman is defined by biological sex under equalities law. Judges sided with campaign group For Women Scotland, which brought a case against the government legislation on gender representation in public boards. The judgment will have implications for trans people and single-sex spaces such as bathrooms and changing facilities. Sturgeon, a supporter of trans rights who was First Minister during the passage on the public boards legislation, has said little in the wake of the ruling. But she told journalists today, "The Supreme Court judgment by definition is the law of the land. The Supreme Court is the highest judicial authority in the country, so there is no gainsaying that. The question for me and for a lot of people is how that is translated into practice. Can that be done in a way that of course protects women, but also allows trans people to live their lives with dignity and in a safe and accepted way? I think that remains to be seen. I think some of the early indications would raise concerns in my mind that we're at risk of making the lives of trans people almost unlivable." Sturgeon also suggested she was more concerned about interpretations of the ruling rather than the judgment itself. She said, "Having read it, I don't think it is inevitable that the judgment makes the lives of trans people impossibly difficult. But I think there is a danger that the interpretations that some are putting on that will lead to that."